Hi, welcome to the Gear Garage. I'm Zach. This is my little internet show about whitewater stuff. And today I want to talk about cam buckles. It doesn't seem like cam buckles are a big deal. They all seem the same, but there's a lot of differences between them. And I want to talk about them a little bit. We all use them a lot. It's something we commonly use. And some of you want the cheapest thing possible because you have a lot of them and you lose them or your friends steal them. As a raft company owner, I don't want to buy the best because I know I'm going to have some attrition over time. But if you're really careful about getting your cam straps back, you might want to get the absolute best. I'm going to tell you what that is here in this video. So first of all, I had a little gear company a few years ago that made stuff, and I tried to make high quality things here in the US. Turns out it's hard to sell high quality things made in the US, so I didn't do very well. But this is a strap that I made, and I used a pretty good strap material. It's a high tensile strength material. All the straps have about the same tensile strength. Some are higher, some are lower. Straps breaking is not a thing that happens. We rarely get straps near their loads in the real world unless they get old and brittle. But new, you're probably fine. You should replace the straps every so often. But anyway, I got good fabric, and I found these buckles that I think were at least the best on the market. A company called Ankara makes them. I think it's Ankara. And the thing I like is that it has a nice lip here. And so it's really easy to open. It doesn't take much force. And most of us have no problem getting cam buckles open. But when it's like 28 degrees out and your fingers are cold, you want these things to open really easily. So, when I'm cap boating and I have a bunch of cam straps, I definitely use these ones with the little angle here. There's a little leverage, if you can see that. I'm a big fan of that. So this one is what I thought was the ultimate strap. And, compare that to this. This one actually, the little action thing kind of rounds out. And these are really hard to open when they're cold. So I would avoid buckles like this if I can. But the mainstay strap for many of you and for many people for a long time are the classic NRS straps. And the NRS strap has a little bit of not quite as much of a little like thumb thing right there, but there's some, which is nice, and their buckles were adequate. And their straps, they say they have special material that lasts longer than any other strap. I have no idea if that's true. They label their size and their name on every strap. So some of you think that's super cool. I find it like pretty annoying to have this much branding all over your straps personally. But it's actually iconic for a lot of people. So if you like that, it has the name of the company, NRS, and the length, 6 feet, which is pretty cool. Personally, what I chose to do when I made straps was to color code them by length. So this color green was a 6-footer. I had kind of like a cool blue color for 4-footers. I had navy for 9-footers. I had like orange for 2-footers and black for 1-footers. And personally, I don't think you should ever have a cam strap over 9 feet. I think 20-foot cam straps are obscene. Why would you have one 20-foot strap when you could have 5 4-foot straps? But that's a separate discussion. I don't want to even get into that. But any strap over 9 feet is just obscene to me and annoying. And if I see it, I'm going to cut it. I won't cut it, but I'll complain about it. Anyway, the classic NRS strap that everybody had forever it's an average strap. It's decent. The cool thing is NRS just kind of redid their straps, and they have like cool little labels on them. And I feel like the material is pretty supple. They've done a good job with it. They still have their branding all over it. But this new buckle is really sexy. They did a nice job with this buckle. And even though it doesn't have the lip I've talked about for your thumb, I feel like they built leverage into it and it opens really easy. So I feel like they did a really good job on this buckle. And obviously they made a custom buckle. They sell a lot of cam straps and they did a good job. And I'd say the new NRS straps are better than average, where the ones before were like average, right? It's NRS. They did a good job. For the best strap out there, I'm going to suggest calling Pacific River Supply. It's a river company based in the Bay Area. It's small. It's nice to support small business. And I think what they have is the best. And so here's a Pacific River Supply strap. This is a 6-footer. It's green, right? I like green as 6 feet. It's nice to color code for length instead of brand. I'm not going to get into that. But it's nice to have color coding, not your name everywhere on your straps. Their buckle is good. Their typical buckle is adequate. It's not awesome. Has a little bit of a lip, so it's easy to open when your thumb's cold. But the material they use, the strap they use, is just really nice. It's supple. It feels stronger. I don't know if it is, but I'm pretty sure it does. It's just nice, solid fabric. It feels really good in your hand. And they did something super smart. Instead of what most every strap does, which is basically just like cut an angle in the end, if you can see that, and then catch it on fire to like melt it, which works, and we all do it. You just kind of do that and you stick it in and it kind of works. They take the end, put an oval in it, and then it's dipped in some sort of plasticky thing. So the end is encased in something, and it's really thin, and it fits really nicely in the buckles. I think that if you want the ultimate buckle action, this is the way to go. Pacific River Supply has it figured out, and they're the only ones that do it. My only issue with this one is the buckle. This buckle I feel like is below average. Maybe average. It's okay. They could have done better, and they have. So if you want the least expensive of their cam straps, you buy this regular buckle. But for $2 a strap, they add the roller buckle. And the roller buckle, I believe, I don't have an example here because I can't afford these expensive buckles, but I wish that I had them. They have a little roller in them. When you put the cam in, they roll beautifully into it, in and out, very smooth action. And so for those of you that take good care of your cam straps, that don't lose them, that don't have friends that steal them, you don't wear them out over time, I'd highly recommend calling Pacific River Supply and getting their, they custom make these. You just call them and say, I want, 10 of them in green that are 5 feet. And they'll make it custom, but I wouldn't do green of 5 feet. Green is 6 feet, right? So, but they'll custom make them for you, and they'll add on this average buckle, or they'll add on the roller buckle. And there's just super nice people. I'm a big fan of supporting small businesses, especially in this current environment. We want to keep small businesses alive. So for those of you looking to buy really high quality cam straps, I'll put a link down in the notes below about Pacific River Supply. And yeah, as always, if you have your own thoughts, opinions, better ideas, if you think I'm wrong and I'm a moron, please add a comment in the comment section down below. If you have some really cool thing that you want to share with me, I'd love to learn from you all out there. And yeah, that's it on cam straps. Appreciate your time, and see you next time.